Because if the launcher was here, it would more or less always be able to fire, wouldn't it? That's wicked, the way you can sit there and just look at them. The guns need about 10 degrees of elevation. Strength 70%. So, is it bringing in 700 kilowatts right now? It probably costs more energy to make those things than it did the power I'm getting back. Yeah, it's dropping off, isn't it? That one's at 1.4 megawatts. See, how do you know where the bottleneck is? Is the bottleneck the way it's angled to the sun, or is the bottleneck the amount of solar sails we've thrown up there? How do you know what to optimize here? It has 100% strength, right, so in this case it's not the axis. So is it down to the amount of solar sails then? Theoretical maximum power generation is 25 megawatts. A ton of sails. Alright, we'll let that do its thing. I think I want to automate solar power now, and then we can start properly colonizing the other planet. I need solar power and accumulators. Just 1,000 rocket launches. Oh my god. So these things just lie here dormant until they can actually fire. pitch limit. Target pitch angle minus 24 degrees. Ejection speed 20 a minute. Total sales in total solar sales 176. Well, it's got work to get on with. I need another 3 of them, really. So need to just have a little shopping mall area. What I need to do is just have a collection of boxes, like a warehouse, and just have everything going into it. So I just go to one place to get everything I need. Van Blue, thank you for 29. That would be so nice. No, I don't have that. Because every time I try and do one thing, another 4 things need doing. Yeah, we'll add that to the list. Exactly. Battle cattle. We'll add that to the list. The list of other things that we're going to do. We'll have a list to organize our lists. And the to-do for today is to write a to-do list for tomorrow. To-do list stack, yes. Yes, they do. You know, if you make an entire circle of these things, they'll pretty much always be firing somewhere. Lack of item. Get on with it, bro. Yeah, they're always tracking, aren't they? That's so cool. Wait. I haven't set you yet, bro. 3. You're on 3, so wait a minute. Why are you all on 3? Everybody's on 3. No, you can stay on 3. You go on 2. Apparently there's a power problem going on right now. It might be something to do with the fact we're not bringing in enough power. Idle consumption 90 kilowatts. Oh god, we're gonna have to turn these things off. We're getting wrecked? Oh, is it because I copied the 3-1? That makes sense. Right, dismantle. Have a bit of a power issue going on all of a sudden. I thought these solar things were supposed to be helping us. There's some coal run out? What's going on? Right, if we're not careful here, we're going to get stuck in a feedback loop. This is why we need accumulators. You see, without enough power, there's no power to generate coal, and then you just end up on a downward spiral. We like literally need to turn some stuff off. Build nuclear. We'll just turn off production of those for now. I need to get it so that the coal supply starts up properly. I've got a lot of deuterium being made somewhere. Wait, is that the... Wow. Is that it? In all the time that's been running, it's only accumulated 2,000 deuterium. Are you serious? How do you solve deuterium manufacturing? Just had a loop on like that. Just six of the what do you call fractionators in a loop. So you just send hydrogen around a loop like that, and then collect the result in the middle. Seems to work. The loop is broken. Why is the loop broken? You don't need the loop back in. Well, stuff is coming back out, so you need to loop it back, surely. It doesn't absorb everything. Teratux, thank you, 59 months. Closing in on the 5-year anniversary. Thank you very much. Now the first split is important here. Wait, what's going on here? There shouldn't be oil on that line. Not really. I mean, it can burn oil, but it shouldn't really be though. That would only happen if this is backing up. And that one is back up if that wasn't... Oh, it's probably just because the power's fading. You mean this splitter? It is important. It's important for this supply tank. Anyway, I need to solve the power problem. This one. What, you mean just punt it back? Right. You mean like that?
Evening all. Out of curiosity, why did you decide to move on from SNT? I'm sure it's been answered before, but I haven't been here for it. Sorry.
Jacob Ramius. There's only so many things you can do in a trucking game that only changes every 4 months. Is the simplest answer I can give you. Anyway, I need to build like a ton of solar panels or something. Or we need to generate electricity another way. How do we make the radioactive things? Deuterium, those things, and alloys. And we just burn them in a reactor like anything else, I guess. The last time SNT was just... Basically, I stopped doing SNT at the point where Microsoft Flight Sim came out. I just played Microsoft Flight Sim for like solid for 3 weeks. We have a glut of fuel somewhere we can burn. A whole lot of hydrogen here not being used. Just burn that. Mini fusion power station. Power 9 megawatts. The bottom splitter will need to run into the loop so that it fills spaces as necessary. See, right now we have a critical power problem. So you reckon upgrading... Oh god, there's a real danger here. There's a real danger of it just accidentally deleting the entire building. Look at that. I'm leaving it. Oh, this is why. Look at this coal. This is why the whole thing's just died. The coal's died. We can probably go nuclear, yeah, but right now I just want to... I just want to solve the problem the old-fashioned way. We'll just make a new coal production thing. Even this one started dying though. They're just not getting enough coal. Because they're probably not running efficiently either. think we just mine this and throw it into that mix and just get this back online. It's probably the quickest thing. Before the whole thing shuts down. I don't like only getting 4 of them. There we go. Hey. It's ridiculous how... I know. I noticed that about belts. You can build them stupidly high. You know, this is one thing that is very different about Factorio. This. Right, if we grab that. I guess the trick here is to sort of combine what's left. Just get all this stuff going into one place and let this belt come in on its own. You scumbag game. God, that's so annoying. And 4211, thank you for gifting us up to Woodbite. Welcome, Woodbite. That for now. Enough played it Dyson is based like factor unsatisfactory. Yep. Surely the fuel must make its way through now. Generation capacity 80 megawatts. I think we've solved the power crisis for now. Isn't graphite more efficient than coal? Yes, it is. You look at the energy storage of graphite, it's 6.3 megajoules. Whereas for coal, it's 2.7. So if you convert coal into graphite, it will burn more efficiently. Yeah, I think the way to fix this problem here you have to use graphite. Like, in order to make that longer, you would have to use graphite, I think. We have a lot of graphite. We should just start burning it off. Well, I just did run out of resources. That's exactly what just happened.
Were the coal miners making their own music?
I guess they were. So this is using graphite to make things, and then the excess is being used to make diamond. But I kind of feel like it could also be used to just burn into fuel. Because currently all of this is doing nothing. Damax, I will, mate. I just need to solve some problems first. What we'll do is we'll split it here, but make a priority of that. We'll just burn graphite. Speaking of graphite, stupid amounts of it here. And here. Why am I carrying 40 solar sails? Good grief. It's kind of like charcoal, I think, Chris, that's the thing. But in this game, you can absolutely burn it. Set the priority that way in case it needs it. $800,000. That's a lot of coal. That'll supply a power station for a while. I kind of feel like this needs to go that way. And Foundation install different resources. Yes, it is. What's the question? Asked how much you got so much soul to place down. No, to place stuff down you need foundation, which is that stuff there. And foundation you make from steel and stone. So if you go to your replicator, click on components, bottom right is foundation. Steel, 3 stone. I'm having it made. I've got an assembler making it. And you use that to build foundation. With or without steel plating. But the soil is something that you either get back or need in order to fill the hole or level. If you want to level a hill, you get soil back. If you want to fill in a hole, you need soil to do it. Handy Hammy, how you doing, sir? 42 months. Hoping you're keeping safe. I'm doing well, my man. Hope you're keeping good there. Thanks for the support, mate. Plus 100 logistics vessel carrying capacity. That sounds like a lot. Right, we'll take a split, but we'll leave space for 2 rows. Just in case. I'm going to try running 6 through here on a high-speed belt. Actually, this isn't a high-speed belt, is it? Okay, we might have to upgrade the belt. Oh, that's an awkward placement. Try that. If I can't get the belt to run down the side of this thing, then the inserters won't run. And the initial inserters are way more important. Because if they can't gather the material, they can't pass it down the line. So that literally restricts the length of the line. That's a bit frustrating. Let's try that. So it's taken a lot more time to burn through that than it is to burn through coal. And that's the difference. That just allows us to go much longer. That's interesting. Look how few times the actual inserter activates. Like graphite just lets you... It's quite kind of interesting difference. So they fire like crazy until that last one fills up. And then it settles down again. That's nuts. Today there are 12,000 more players playing this game, according to Steam, than yesterday. Do you know why? Because I've been streaming it. Yeah, it's Sunday, isn't it? More people have more time. Rip those people going to work tomorrow, though. I will say that. 2 AM this morning. I need to sort my power out. Sat at work in a meeting going, I wonder if I do this with my inserts. What? No. No, I'm still listening. How the work emails are going to go to... The work meetings are going to go tomorrow. Yeah, they still have to have meetings, don't they? All these Zoom meetings. That's interesting. I reckon this input here, looking at the way that's flowing, I reckon it could feed another array of these things. I think he might have to go. Oh, I've run out. Run out of the darn things. So at some point somebody needs to work out if you have a fully stacked yellow belt or Mark 1 belt, let's call it that. It's a yellow belt. A fully stacked yellow belt of graphite, how many furnaces can you have? And then if you have a fully stacked green belt, how many furnaces can you have of graphite and of coal? Like, what's the maximum? Somebody needs to go and work all those ratios out. And then they change the game and then that all breaks. That's what usually happens. Because it's early access. Need foundation support. There you go. Right, let's have a look at what the input looks like now. Just need to wait for that to settle down. No, completely sustainable. Yellow belt 6 per second, so 6 furnaces take 1 item per second. Green is 12, blue is 30. So you can get 12... Is that for graphite, though? Because the burn time on graphite is a lot longer than the burn time on coal, isn't it? So it's not just about items per second. It's how quickly the furnace wants the next item. What's your power output now? 119 megawatts. We can put the railguns back online. After that little power generation fiasco is over. haven't got internet. No, I do have. Of all that. There we go. That one's set for orbit 1, that's set for orbit 2. 3. 1. 2. 3. And we're back in action. 6 guns. What am I eating? Lovely small cut up pieces of sausage on toast. What do the railguns do? So these railguns are firing these solar sails into orbit around the star. And each of the solar sails that you see is collecting energy from the star and then beaming it back to us and being collected in the ray receiver. See, one just got shot then, see that? So at the moment, these things are bringing power back to us. So we're harnessing the power of the star, basically. I already put them in the backpack and shut them in the box. But what you can do is you can basically edit the orbits. So you can define all these orbits and make things look cool. So I just did that. But you could have like another orbit at like 90 degrees. Just have stuff going that way. A railgun is a railgun, Chris. A railgun basically uses electromotive force to propel something. That's what a railgun does. It works on the principle, you know, the 2 fingers and thumb principle at 90 degrees. So if you have electricity and then magnetism at 90 degrees to each other, you have a force in that direction. So what they do is build the barrel out of magnets, put a lot of electricity through it, and then the force just projects what's ever in the barrel down the barrel, gets shot out. That's how they work. They're quite simple devices, really. They just demand enormous amounts of power. Seventh playthrough of Skyrim. Dude, I've never even played through once. what's going on over there? Yeah, they've not made a soundbite for the Railgun yet, unfortunately. Okay, I'd like to automate solar power now. Although, looking at this ain't doing so well. Yeah. This ain't doing so good. Our yellow signs is completely starved. Due to a total lack of oil. So I think now we've got power under control, we need to focus on this. Okay, they're not running, are they? That's just not running at all. Neither is that one, really. First thing we do then is just chuck crude oil into this. Just get more crude oil in there, that'll help. No promotion here. Well, chat rules. Goose, have a good one. That's no longer oil starved. Maybe now what we can actually do is just expand more refineries. I don't know, I didn't see it, Dormish. Now the big block here is that we're producing more hydrogen and the hydrogen's going over here. So we need to consume this hydrogen. So I think what we want to do is just copy the deuterium loop. This thing, which is now gridlocked. What? Why has this died? What do you mean you have the loop having the right of way? Well, the loop is we had the loop feeding back, yeah, but why would that make any difference? The outputs are not jammed, are they? Look. The output line is completely empty. So why can it not take products? I bet you if I take a product, it just starts working. What the? Stop the belt from the splitter. Why? Why does that completely jam? It used to work fine when I went via the other splitter. Well, there's no priority on that splitter. So how do we fix that then?
The amount of your solar sails has reached a certain scale, and they have formed a Dyson swarm around the star. You should be able to clearly see it right now. To receive such energy, you have built a ray receiver to absorb the transmission, where Dyson swarm can generate power simultaneously. Every solar sail launched for a certain life cycle. If you want to maintain the Dyson swarm, you have to continue on injecting the solar sails.
Wow, thanks for telling me something that we're already doing. The new hydrogen should come into the loop at a lower priority. Right. Let's see. Why has the last one got no fuel? I should just pass it through. This game is weird. Use the belt sort of faster, you'll always have gaps. No, you won't, because if it's only removing 1%, like it really won't. You know what? You can't even remove this belt. It's like there's nothing to click here. Yeah, basically the hitboxes are somehow clashing, even though they shouldn't. Oh god, it's put it the wrong way around. Literally did a copy. Did a copy of that. And by default it puts it the other way around. Like if you copy something, it should copy the orientation. Oh. This is a hitbox nightmare, this is. It's done it again, hasn't it? Yikes. Now free to split in the middle of one of the sides of the loop so that you don't get a traffic jam. Do you reckon that's going to work, though? Well, that splitter's right now. It will only go there. If that splitter was here and fed into here with a Mark 1 belt, do you think we'd still have the problem? As long as the feedback's in a straight line. Is that what it was? Because I'm feeding onto the corner. Wow. What? Give me a break! Look what I clicked! Are you serious? This thing's got like the hitbox of hell, hasn't it? Oh my god. Look, you... Wow. They need to sort these out. Oh my god, game please. Game. Deuterium isn't worth it, man. It's not worth this pain. No matter where your mouse is, the moment that is on the screen, it just goes, oh, me, you click me, No, I clicked a bump. No, you click me. It's unreal. No, you don't. No, you don't. If I shift click there, I get the fractionator. It's amazing. Okay. It doesn't matter, Baz. I don't care enough, Baz, to risk dismantling the entire factory just to change that, because it doesn't matter. You stop using them. Dude, they're just a nightmare. So it broke apparently because that belt was being fed into the corner. And that somehow gridlocked it. I don't quite get it, but it did. AJR, thank you for 12 months. Appreciate the year's support. Thank you. It is frustrating the way that is a yellow. And there's nothing you can do about it unless you also make this the same. So, I don't know. It'll have to be the same colour. I don't think that's connected. I guess we'll just have to see. Only time will tell if that is broken. Right, we'll make some more fractionators. Oh, where's all that glass going? Oh, you need deuterium for blue belts? Really? Well, apparently we need to make a lot more glass. We'll make 6 fractionators by hand. Swapping the belts in the fractionator loop with the blue belts will increase production fractionator instance, so the faster you run hydrogen through them. Ah, that's good to know. We could make blue belts. Right, I need to burn off this hydrogen here. Because everything just shut down. Actually, the other thing we could do is make some more of these boxes. At least that'll consume some stuff. 60, thank you, mate. Is there a way of remapping keys? Apparently not. Not yet. So you have to go with what they give you. Right, that should help with the helium. Well, hydrogen consumption, I should say. You can't play the game because you're playing ASCII keyboards. Well, Vrome knows all about that. Vrome uses an ASCII keyboard. Yeah, I think they use AZERTY keyboards in Belgium. You got any storage tanks, I wonder? I haven't got... Dude, to make blue, I need stuff that I'd have to go fishing around for. I know I'm supposed to use blue. I get it. I've not made blue yet. I can pocket craft if I run around and go and grab some stuff. Changing the first one to blue might be tantamount to building the second set. Well, I needed to solve a problem of getting rid of this hydrogen quickly. It's quite urgent because this factory's not working without that, and if this isn't outputting, we don't have yellow signs. I need this to get running, basically, which you can't if the hydrogen's full. So I'm kind of hoping we're burning hydrogen now. Kind of slowly, yeah. Yeah, 2-tier smelters need to be in the game. Having said that, if they upgrade, like whatever's coming here with the accelerants, this accelerant here could mean you can effectively upgrade your smelters. Maybe.